Hey, welcome back to another episode of Eric's Camping Adventures. What I'm hoping to accomplish today is to remove the hot water heater, remove the toilet, and put in some brand new flooring in the bathroom, and then just start the finishing process for the final look of the bathroom. I am going to finish going around this seam in the shower, and I'm debating how I'm going to seal that up, but I'm actually considering putting some butyl putty behind the seam and see if that will actually help to seal it, and then put some caulking on the outside. Really, it might be redundant, but I really want to keep the humidity and moisture out from behind the walls of this camper. I picked up some waterproof rigid core flooring from Walmart, and this is going to be the final color. I think there is enough brown in there that it will accent some of the browns that will remain in the camper, especially in the cab area, and it will make it a little bit lighter to match some of the white that I am putting in the kitchen and the bathroom. So we'll see how it all blends together, but that's going to be on the floor of the bathroom today. These tub of towels are very effective at cleaning just about everything. I measured in a couple places to make sure that the planks were all the same length, and then began cutting. Make sure when you cut that you cut with the blade entering in to the material on the finished surface, so that you end up with a nice smooth surface. The planks went together pretty easily, and for coming from Walmart, I was actually impressed with their quality. For the next piece, I'm going to play around with a little template and use one of those extra boards I had thrown off to the side to create that first little piece there. I'm going to use a jigsaw to cut out my guesstimate here. See how it looks. At this point, that hot air was just streaming in the hole from the hot water heater, so I decided to plug the hole. The air conditioning started catching up with the heat, so I just decided to stay in and start working on the tile again. The next few frames are a flashback to some cooler weather where I took all the cabinets inside the garage and got them painted up and prepared to install them. Just waiting to move along enough, finishing up the tile and the floor in the bathroom to put them back in the camper. Each of these little out of sequence moments where I reinstall something that makes it reveal a little bit what it will look like when it's done is such a great reward. So I'm going to finish putting some tile in on the edge. I've got the one cabinet back in, and I'm going to get the tile flush down to the bottom behind the toilet and this wall. Then I'm going to start trimming it in, and we may get the second cabinet in today. Well, that's how far I got today. I still got another day for the weekend, so we're gonna button it up for today. And I'm just getting a little tired and a little hot in here. It's about 100 degrees outside. I got the cabinet back in on the one side. I got the hot water heater reconnected. A little bit of trim installed, and the rest of the tile in the bathroom stuck on the walls. Well, this is day 2 of finishing up the bathroom. So it is already humid this morning. I got the air conditioning running, and we're just going to see how far we get today. Maybe not finish it up, but we'll get pretty close. Fixing a few little nicks that happened when I installed it. Paint was probably still a little bit too wet. I'm gonna work a little butyl putty up into the seam here in this shower, and then I'm gonna start to reassemble the shower. I'm gonna aim for spreading out a little extra butyl that I have left from sealing the outside, and I'm gonna aim to put it in the shower to really prevent moisture from escaping when it is a hot shower and a cold day outside. I don't want the condensation inside or behind the surfaces in here. So I'm just going to keep working this stuff and see if I can get it in there. So right now I'm gonna do a little bit of caulking. This is definitely not my strong suite. I cannot put down a smooth bead of caulk. So I'll turn the video on and the rest of you can be entertained. That bead is to try to prevent moisture from getting back behind the cabinet during a shower. We'll just see how this works. It's getting pretty hot in the camper. The air conditioner is having trouble keeping up with 105 degrees outside, and I didn't put the sun shield in the front window, so kind of got behind on the heat today. So I'm actually going to button up a little bit early, but let me show you where I got. There's the doors just sitting in front of the cabinet. I did not install them yet. Just a little bit too hot and a little too tedious for the moment. And as you come up the side, you can see the cabinet doors are back up on top. All the tile is finished in. Counters on, cabinets are in place. Toilet's back where it ought to be. I only put one little edging of trim. Next time I will come back in and trim in the other side by the tub. But for now, that's that. Tub's all back together. All the trim's back in it. All the pieces are puttied, but they are not caulked. I think my homework between now and my next video is going to be to do a little watching on YouTube how to make a nice bead of caulk, because that is not my skill. Anyway, thanks for joining me for another episode of Eric's Camping Adventures, and I will see you next time.